नेहा हम आपको जाओ।
Very good morning, one and all present here. So, dear students, today again we are blessed with the presence of Principal Ma'am. We welcome you, respected Principal Ma'am, for another session where you will be guiding the students regarding the examination patterns. So, we would like to have your permission, ma'am, to start.
Good morning, Rajiv. Yes, if all of us are ready, I'll start.
Ma'am, we will be starting
please go
with
ahead
the
and
prayer.
start.
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead
Now
and start.
I request Harsh to please start the prayer and followed by Rosalie to have a formal welcome to the principal, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
जो मांगे ठाकुरे अपने सोई सोई देवे जो मांगे ठाकुरे अपने ते सोई सोई देवे नानक दास मुख ते जो बोले इहा उहा सच होवे नानक दास मुख ते जो बोले इहा उहा सच होवे जो मांगे ठाकुरे अपने ते सोई सोई देवे चतुर दिशा कीनो बलि अपना सिर ऊपर कर तार्यो कृपा कटाक्ष अवलोकन कीनो दास का दुख बिदार्यो जो मांगे ठाकुरे अपने ते सोई सोई देवे हर जन राखे गुर गोविंद राखे गुर गोविंद कंठ लाए अवगुण सब मेटे दयाल पुरख बख्शंद जो मांगे ठाकुरे अपने ते सोई सोई देवे नानक दास मुख ते जो बोले इहा उहा सच होवे जो मांगे ठाकुरे अपने ते सोई सोई देवे सोई सोई देवे
Now I request Rosalie. Rosalie, please.
Where there is a will, there is a way. If there is a chance in a million that you can do something, anything to keep what you want from ending, do it. Pry the doors open, or if need be, wedge your foot in that door and keep it open. It's a pleasure to start this auspicious occasion by heartily welcoming everybody. I heartily welcome our worthy principal ma'am, teachers, and fellow friends. It's a privilege for all of us to be addressed by our worthy principal ma'am. She who is the foundation and strength of our school. She who is the best motivator. She who stands beside us like a pillar and never lets us fall. Now, I, Rosalie Kathuria, welcome our worthy principal ma'am on behalf of Science, Humanity and Vocational Department to shower her blessings and motivate us with her kind words. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Rosalie. Thank you, Rajiv sir. And thank you for those lovely prayers by Harshdeep. Yeah, praying to God is lots of blessings from Him. Praying to God is empowerment of each one of us. We draw energies from God and then we travel the path and traverse the path what He has designed and desired for us to travel on. So good morning, my beloved students. Good morning, those great teachers, the change agents who are there in the classroom. Good morning to Amrita and good morning to all the science teachers, all the teachers of the vocational department and the teachers of the humanities and the science department. And above all, good morning to my beloved students. We live and we dream a world of happiness for you, my dear students. And here am I, right in front of you, talking about what is new when it comes to CBSE. So number one, we welcome you back to school, coming back to school, whether it is virtual school or it is the physical school, when you actually turn up in the school campus, it's always something everybody desires of. So we welcome you. And then so much has changed in this 3 weeks time which you had an off or so. CBSE has given some guidelines, all right? And last time what happened, we were caught unaware. We never knew what actually COVID meant for schools and what was school closure and what was how to go about the examinations, the assessments. We never knew anything. And so did the CBSE not know about it. And we were caught unaware. But God's grace, we being a Microsoft Showcase school, we could rise up to this challenge and actually continue with our teaching and assessment very religiously and very seriously. I understand I'm talking to these teenagers, all right? These 17 plus, 18 plus, 18 years old teenagers who are responsible, who understand their own welfare, who know what is good for them and what is bad for them. They are mature individuals and they understand what we are talking. I also presume that along with these teenagers, we might be having some parents there. अगर आपके बच्चों, आपके माता पिता बैठे हैं आपके साथ में, तो मैं उनको भी नमन करती हूँ, उनको नमस्ते करती हूँ और उनका भी अभिनंदन करती हूँ. So my beloved students, this is a time when we are deliberating upon our future of assessment in grade 12. Now grade 12 is a very important class and all of us are aware of it. Grade 12 is that launching pad from where you rise up, you fly and you reach the destination of your further studies, which in turn would let you know what you want to be in your life. So the first step of choosing your career is after grade 12. And so grade 12 is very, very important. Now, whether the examinations are online or offline, whether they are conducted you sitting in the school physically or you being at home, grade 12 is an important class. This we all know. ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ, ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਾਂ-ਬਾਪ ਜੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਨੇ ਨਾਲ, ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਗੁੰਮਰਾਹ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ, ਲੈਫਟ ਰਾਈਟ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਘਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਔਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਕੂਲ 'ਚ ਬੈਠੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਸਹੀ ਰਾਹ ਤੇ ਪਾ ਦੇਵਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਦੇ ਇਲਾਵਾ 12ਵੀਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਫੋਕਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਔਰ ਬਾਕੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਫੋਕਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੀ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ, ਕਮਿਊਨੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ skills, collaboration skills develop ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ. So back to you students. So CBSE has given some guidelines, and according to it, we are going to have 2 board examinations every year. You know, the other day also I was talking to grade 12 and I felt how lucky this batch of grade 12 is. 2 examinations means you don't have to prepare the full curriculum at one go. You prepare half of the syllabus, sit for the CBSE examination, put it aside. Sit in the next 6 months, prepare for the next half syllabus, and then sit for the examination. So very easy. Much, much easier than the regular days. But now, all possible things which can happen has been catered to by the CBSE. I'll be taking these points one by one. So there'll be 2 board examination, term 1 and term 2, which would be conducted by the CBSE. I know your teachers have told you, but you know, we human beings tend to miss, tend to forget, tend to put it aside and don't consider it important. So that is why we are reiterating the procedure which CBSE has sent the guidelines for and which the CBSE is going to adopt. And so these 2 terms, term 1 and term 2, would be 50% syllabus and the weightage would also be equal. All right. So for 9th and 10th, they have given some guidelines. Maybe your little ones or your friends would like to know. And that is that for 9th and 10th, the internal assessment would be of 3 periodic tests. All right. It would be students' enrichment activities and portfolios and practical works, speaking and listening activity and projects, etc. Remember, this is for 9th and 10th. And now coming to 11th and 12th, you will have end of topic or unit test. So after every unit, you will be having a test. This is for your internal assessment. Exploratory activities. Exploratory. That means once your curriculum of a particular topic is over, you can explore that particular topic a little further, and activities based on that would be also included in your internal assessment. And then of course, practicals and projects. What you need to understand is that with the uncertainty of COVID, you know, we don't know whether would be coming back to school and have a face-to-face classes after 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, or not at all during the entire year. We need to be prepared for every possible scenario which can take place because future is unpredictable. This is the first time that a pandemic to this level has happened all over the world. It is not limited to a country or a region of the earth. It is throughout. It is global pandemic, and hence we cannot predict what is going to happen. So keeping that in mind, we need to understand that we need to be prepared for this uncertainty throughout, not limited to short time vision, or we need to be prepared that if the school does not open for the full year. And why should we think sometimes like this? We need to think because I think about 6 to 7% vaccination has happened in our country. And they say it should be 60 to 70% vaccination of the entire population. Only then the schools and colleges should open is a presumption worldwide. Our government has their own prerogative and they can decide what they want. This is purely my own suggestion, thought process, which I have shared with you. So till every student, every teenager is vaccinated, every senior citizen and middle age group, children, parents, and everybody is vaccinated, we cannot take chances of opening the school and be responsible for another wave. The other day, I was reading an article and it mentioned that Niti Aayog says that the third wave would be after a month or two. So you can well imagine what lies in store. Now, again, it's prediction. Let's see what actually happened. Whether all would be over after the third wave, we do not know. Whether there will be subsequent waves or whether total vaccination of all the entire population is only solution to fight it, we still have to wait and watch. So now, once I have shared with you what are the internal assessment, you need to be very serious about this internal assessment. Do not presume that some marks would be given to you even if you do not give your projects or your practical file or your exploratory activities which you are supposed to do. Do not imagine that. We are your true friends and true supporters. We would like you to have the experience and have the knowledge and skills of the curriculum of grade 12. So don't presume it, because you will not get marks till you submit. And also, if the CBSE says that please, this is the date of submission for the students and this is the date when you upload marks, then even for this internal assessment, if we have to go parallel, you would not have a second opportunity to submit your activities which are designed or told to you by your teachers. You need to understand the importance of internal assessment and the seriousness with which this internal assessment are to be taken by you. And we are there to facilitate this seriousness of conducting and evaluation of these internal assessment. It will not be you were absent, what happened, give an application. All right, so we will take your test again. We will not be doing it. You'll have to see how we keep in mind. So obviously this year you have to be very, very cautious about your health, and then your exercise, your fitness, your mental health and well-being, everything you need to be cautious. And remember, we are there. We did everything possible in the last academic session for your well-beings and for your curriculum to be finished. We did everything possible which could be done. And this year also, we are here to support you. And remember, we are your friends. We want you to do extremely well. And that is why we have this meeting. And that's why we tell you how to go about in this journey of grade 12. So now, the term 1 would be held in November or December, and the duration would be 4 weeks to 6 weeks or whatever the CBSE gives. Now, these are the initial instructions and there might be changes. Even the curriculum, they say, would be re-looked into, and maybe the last year when we did reduce the 30% curriculum might be the same. But again, the CBSE says by end of July, we will let you know every possible detail. All right. And then this first term, which would be held in November and December, would have only MCQs. All right. And remember, MCQs is not an easy task. You need to read in between the lines. You need to understand the meaning of every definition, every formulas you have derived, every theory and concept you have studied, every if I talk about history, every dates should be known to you, and about the civilization and the political science also, and coming to the vocational also, everything should be known to you. Rote learning is not going to work when it comes to MCQs. You have to understand that. And the CBSE says that they're going to train the teachers how to prepare concept-based MCQs. All right. In the meantime, school is also planning to train the teachers on MCQs, how to design MCQ papers for evaluation. So please understand, you need to be very serious from now, immediately. If you were a little lenient or happy-go-lucky in the month of May and June and April, it's okay and it's over. Now we need to focus on the days which are there. Now, the first term would be 90 marks and it will be totally MCQs. And this has been deliberated and told to you in your classroom by the teachers. I am just reiterating, as I said, human beings need lots of reminders. Rationalized syllabus, as I said, they might be sharing by end of July. The question papers would be sent by CBSE. We just are going to make you practice quite a bit when it comes to multiple choice questions. OMR sheets, I hope you're familiar with the OMR sheets, wherein those circles are made and machine AI checking is possible. So you'll have to fill up those multiple choice options which are given in the OMR sheets. These sheets need to be scanned on the very same day, immediately, time bound. We cannot wait for 6 hours so that we can send the OMR sheets. We'll have to send it immediately to the CBSE. So understand the seriousness of these two board examinations. All right. But again, you're very lucky. The entire syllabus is not going to come. It's divided into two parts. So things are much, much easier. So God bless you for that. And then comes the term 2 examination. The term 2 is the year-end examination, which would be held in the month of March and April. It would be of 2 hours, the previous one of 90 minutes. This would be 2 hours. And then this would have all sorts of questions, and the question format could be case-based, situation-based, open-based, short, long answers. It could be any of these, and it will be 2 hours duration. Then, of course, 50% of the entire syllabus, what has been done earlier, would not be evaluated, and it's already evaluated in term 1, so it will be the remaining portion. Now, CBSE has given number of options depending upon the situation, how they're going to handle your results. Okay, they say if the situation is conducive, right, and we have the term 1 examination and we have the term 2 examination, they would be held in the school. It will be face-to-face examination, of course, multiple choice, and then it's not your own teachers who would be evaluating. Maybe we'll have to go to the center, or maybe we might have it in our own school, not necessarily in the own school, it could be anywhere. If it is in the own school, we have invigilators from outside. If not all the invigilator, there'll be one person who's going to supervise, an observer appointed by the CBSE. So it could be anything. And then if everything is normal and goes as per plan, then term 1 and term 2 will have a weightage of 50 marks each, 50% marks for term 1 and 50% marks for the second one would be there. Now, 3 scenarios can happen. Number 1, suppose the first term examination we are not able to conduct in the month of November and December because of COVID challenges, and the students are not expected to come to the school. So then it could be that you have to sit for the examination either online or pen paper at your own homes. All right. If it is done, then theory marks will not be equally distributed. Weightage to term 1 would be much, much reduced. Okay. And then the second scenario is when term 2 is not possible, term 1 is being conducted by the school for the students. Then obviously the weightage for the term 2 would be minimized, reduced, and again that is up to CBSE, how much reduction. And on the basis of the internal assessment, on the basis of the term 1, results will be given. And then comes the case 3 when term 1 is not conducted, term 2 is not conducted, and not conducted in the sense means it might be online or means face-to-face is not conducted, or you have to do it from your homes. Either way, then the entire result would be based on the internal assessment. That's 1. Of course, very less weightage or no weightage. It all depends upon CBSE to finally decide on first term, and second term would be there. And of course, your previous 10th class results, 11th class result, all would be used to give your results of grade 12. All right. Now this year, grade 12th result has been a real challenge preparing. It is, they check it out, which year the school performed best, and then they take some percentage of marks from there, some percentage of marks from grade 10, some percentage of grade 12, and then they prepare the results which the schools are preparing, and then some range is given, so many students in this range, and so on, depending upon the result which is under reference out of the previous 3 years. So it's pretty integrated in your previous performance. You might be just okay in your grade 10, but you might be very good in grade 12 because you don't have to study subjects which you don't like now, but the subjects which you like. So maybe so many things are there, but then the guidelines have been given before. You know, in a match, when you play in a ground, the rules of the game needs to be known by both the parties. All right. So then the referee can say, see, I already informed you, if this is it, it'll be foul, you'll be out. If you fight like this, or it's purposely you're doing something, you'll be made to go out of the ground. Another partner player would come in. Now, when it comes to your performance, the rules have been told to you by the CBSE beforehand, so that later on we do not grumble and we don't become crybabies and say, this is bad, it should not have happened. Do not get into the nitty-gritty of what is bad and what is not bad. All right? Understand it's your grade 12. It's your performance. You just have to do one thing. Develop your ICT skills, 21st century skills, that is communication, skilled communication, collaboration, thinking out of the box, finding solutions, and for real world problems. All these are 21st century skills. Develop them, and above all, perform very well in your academics. This is the agenda which you have to keep it in mind in this grade 12. All right? Instead of grumbling and becoming crybabies, why me? It's not you only. It is the world over. So you're not picked and chosen one. What we need to be happy is we are alive, and we are hale and hearty, and we are healthy, and we are in grade 12. We have moved from grade 11 to grade 12. This is what you need to celebrate and be happy about. Okay? So never waste your time in criticizing, in generating negative energy by saying this is bad, that is bad. A happy child would definitely succeed as such. And a happy child is the one with lots of positive attitude. If you don't have it, develop that positive attitude. Do not be upset and sad always. This is going to continue for that. It is fighters, it is brave hearts who can meet challenges in life, and you are trained to be brave hearts and you are fighters when it comes to, because teenagers have all the energy in the world. They can do what they decide and determine, and you are teenagers and you can decide what you want, and you are so mature. You know what is good for you, and so you're going to take the right decision. And self-regulation, you would be responsible for your performance, for your academics, for your behavior, and for your moods, for your tantrums, for your friends, and for everything you do in grade 12 that's going on right now. So we discussed about all the scenarios, and then if it is no first term, no second term, and then let's see how they go about. The nitty-gritties are going to come to us. Of course, 10th, 11th, 12th, everything would be kept in mind. So you need to see how regular, how religiously we should be involved every day is very, very important. Now, जो भी पेरेंट्स बैठे हुए हैं उनसे मैं यही कहूँगी कि आपकी और हमारी एक पार्टनरशिप है, और उस पार्टनरशिप का हमारा एक ही मुद्दा है, वो मुद्दा है हमारे बच्चे, और हमारे बच्चों का भविष्य सुरक्षित रहे उसके लिए स्कूल क्या काम कर सकता है और पेरेंट्स क्या कर सकते हैं और हमारे बच्चे क्या कर सकते हैं कि तीनों के तीनों आगे जीत जाए. इट्स अ विन विन सिचुएशन. बच्चे भी जीत जाएं, पेरेंट्स भी जीत जाए, स्कूल भी जीत जाए. उस जीतने के लिए हमें एक दूसरे की हौसला अफजाई साल भर करनी है. एज पेरेंट्स इनको सिर्फ शाबाश दीजिए. सोच लीजिए कि हमने अपने बच्चे आपके पास भेजे हुए हैं कुछ टाइम के लिए, तो प्लीज़ आप इन बच्चों का ध्यान रख लीजिए. और जो हमने ऑब्ज़र्व किया है, जो सभी टीचर्स ने ऑब्ज़र्व किया है पिछले एक साल भर में, हमने पाया है कि our children have developed lots of confidence. हमारे बच्चों में बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस पहले से आ गया है. उनकी ICT स्किल्स बहुत बेहतरीन हो गई हैं. उन्होंने बहुत सारे टूल्स और एप्स यूज़ किए हैं जो शायद वो रेगुलर स्कूल में होते नहीं करते. और हमारे बच्चों ने प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल बहुत अच्छी आ गई हैं जब हमने फ्रेंडली फ्लेक्सिबल एग्जामिनेशन कंडक्ट किया था लास्ट ईयर 11th में. उस वक्त बच्चों ने बहुत सारा काम किया. उससे उनमें स्किल्ड कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स भी डेवलप हो गई हैं. एंड ऑल थैंक्स टू दीज टीचर्स. बच्चों, आपको पता नहीं है कि आपके टीचर्स ने आपके लिए क्या क्या किया है. हम सब, आप भी और मैं भी, इन टीचर्स के देनदार हैं. We owe so much to these beloved teachers who did not look left and right, who were so focused on the welfare of the students and who were so focused on the success of the students. These teachers are working day in and out, preparing the 10th class and the 12th class board results, which is taking a hell lot of a time because of the very strict guidelines which have been given by the CBSE. These are those teachers, who in the month of January, February and March 2020 left everything and honed their IT skills so that the children are not left behind, and they put in 11 to 12 hours every day to prepare the lessons. This year, it's a different story. The teachers are already empowered. The students have also gone through 1 year. आप और हमारे स्टूडेंट्स और टीचर्स अब बहुत एक्सपीरियंस्ड हैं. अब हमें कोई नहीं हरा सकता. अब we are just going to be winners in this academic session 21-22 and come out in flying colors. Whether it is the performance of the students, whether it is the performance of us, the teachers in the classes, it was for the first time a teacher was observed online by the students, by the parents, by the grandparents, by the family, by the friends. Phir bhi, we did not leave the ground. We stood tall and strong, holding the fort. And then today we are where we are. We are very strong now. So are you, my dear children, after this 1 year experience. So no self-pity now this time. रोंदू मोंदू नहीं बनना है, हमें स्ट्रॉन्ग बनना है, हमने हंसते रहना है, so that we travel this journey happily and come out in flying colors, and that too victorious. Our attendance need to be 75%. बहुत बुरा लगता है जब टीचर फोन करती है. एक दिन तो फोन आया तो मैंने भी क्लास ज्वाइन कर लिया. said, did you? The moment the teacher saw me in class, she said, ma'am, I said, you called me up? She said, ma'am, सारे बच्चों को कॉल कर रहे थे. So understand that I am a member of every class of the school, right from kindergarten to grade 12. When the teacher sends a call to all the students, even I am called up. So even I join. कि अच्छा अभी बच्चों ने join नहीं किया है. So please children, you are grown ups. अब तो outgoing class or grade 12. So now the teacher should not be calling you, because your internal assessments are very important. This is grade 12. Only you have to sit for grade 12. I cannot sit for you. Your teachers cannot sit for your examination. Your parents cannot sit for your examination. आपने exam देना है. So please make sure that you're punctual, you're regular, you attend the office hours for sure. Whatever doubt is there, please ask your teachers and make the best use of office hour. And also, please have a routine. सुबह उठिए जल्दी, नहाइए धोइए, brush करिए, breakfast करिए, and then be ready for the school day. Similar to the way you were attending physically the school day, you should be attending virtually the school day. आपका school day जब शुरू होता है, आप नहा धो के तैयार हो के, you are ready, otherwise it will be all lazy bones, you'll be drowsy, you'll be sleepy and whatnot, and you'll not understand what is being taught. So please understand that. And then also, since it is MCQs, so rote learning is not going to work. By heart करने से कुछ नहीं होगा, समझना पड़ेगा. Since 2 board examinations are there, we might think of having 2 pre-board examinations क्योंकि MCQs होंगे. And then of course, apart from MCQs, it is, it'll be concept based and also study based also, wherein some case studies basis also. So all those would be there. We would like to give you a practice, and you all have to be very, very happy that you'll have a practice, so that practice makes a man perfect, and you perform very, very well in your term 1 CBSE board examination and term 2 CBSE board examination. So there will be 2 pre-boards also. So in everything, it's something new experience. पूरी दुनिया में 2 pre-boards नहीं होंगे. 2 pre-boards तो हुए हैं, but not 2 board examinations. So you're going to have 2 pre-boards and 2 pre-boards board examinations. So we have finished the curriculum also earlier, everything. And we need to see the unit test also. We are designing that, waiting for the last minute of CBSE directions, so that accordingly we decide when to have the unit test. We'll have to modify the existing this thing which is there, plans which are there. Now, to come out in flying colors, remember you need to sleep well, you need to eat well, and you need to exercise well. Ghar mein reh ke, we are not going to put on weight. We will be exercising. It could be jogging at a place, it could be skipping, it could be anything you do feel like, it could be some yoga, or it could be even a run, early morning run in a small little ground or a park with all your mask and everything in place. Don't take life seriously. You are very precious. छोड़ो नहीं, मुझे कुछ नहीं होता, सबको सब कुछ हो जाता है, because the virus is changing its strain, and you have different types of virus which are coming in, so we cannot take chances. So please make sure you do everything, and then be ready for your coming examinations which are there. I wish you all good luck. Anxiety भी है, isolation भी है, challenges भी हैं, पर ये जो youth है ना, the young brigade of the country and the world can fight even COVID. They can fight any challenges in the country, any challenges in the family. They can rise up, and you, the young brigade, you, the young, the young stalwarts, as such as I call you. You can do anything and everything, and so you all can come in flying colors in this examinations. So let's rise up, let's prepare, and let's take the stride, and let's come out in flying colors. And school and parents are there by your side, so all the best to all of you. So thank you so much.
Now, if anybody from the audience have any, and in order to ask, I would request all to raise their hands and wait till your name is announced. I would request students to raise their hands if they have any queries. Yes, Shweta, you may ask.
Yes, go ahead, Shweta, please.
Shweta.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good morning.
Ma'am, I want to ask that what should be our strategy for exams as the pattern has changed this time?
Yes, a very, very important question. So now, in-depth and deeper learning has become very, very important. That's one point. Second is the superficial learning, when you just read it out and say, here are the 5 points I have to remember, this is the way it is. It's okay. You'll have to go through the chapters in depth. You have to make sure that this is the first page and I know everything which is mentioned within. You'll have to practice, practice, practice. Of course, we'll be doing lots of practice, because remember last time it was a challenge for the teachers to embrace IT skills. And this time the challenge for the teachers is to set new types of question papers, the concept based, so that the children can perform well. Just imagine it's your grade 12, but it's equally our grade 12, because we need to prepare you. So please, till you understand, lots of seriousness is required. You know, I personally, you are a different generation, I'm a very different generation. We would take a pencil and keep underlining, but now some of you might be having just some e-books. You may not have even taken the hard copies as such. So it's up to you. Otherwise, we were underlining, and from one full page, what were the 3 important points we would write on the top of the portion which was there, that in this is very important. And next time when I revise this chapter, at least the underlined portion, I have to go through it thoroughly. So that's how, and then it has to be revision with awareness, with mindfulness. It should not be 3 baar padh liya, but 5 question comes in and we are not able to answer those 5 questions because it was critical thinking. It was not the language which was being tested, it was the concept which is being tested. We'll be doing, see the school, personally, I've already in touch with somebody who's going to have a workshop for all the teachers on Saturday on designing multiple choice questions. So school would do everything to empower the teachers, and teachers would be doing everything to empower you to face this this concept-based multiple choice question strategy which the CBSE is adopting. And why are they adopting? They are adopting because it was felt by the CBSE that children are getting 90% so much, and then even in English, but they cannot communicate well in English. All right. And they want that our children from India should be competing with the children around the world, and they wanted everybody to sit for the PISA evaluation, which is your level when it comes to the worldwide, or a country's level when it comes to comparison with other countries. So this was already in pipelines by the CBSE that we would be sitting for this. So now this is a prelude or a preparation for that evaluation, wherein the country's performance of the boys and girls of the school would be taken in comparison to the world around. So this is a step to it. But it is so good because only if the concepts are cleared, you would be able to sit for the competitive examinations. All right. And if this life case studies are given as such, then you'll be able to critically think, if this is happening, then what should I do? Is this all right? It would be dealing with real life situation outside. Otherwise, our education system was not linked to the problem solving which we face outside the classroom. So this is a procedure to link, and what better way and what better time to do it now. And you're lucky, you'll be having this experience of multiple choice questions. So even when you have to sit for the competitive examinations, you already know what are concept based questions, what are case study based questions, what are different ways by which you can think critically. So this is solutions which you can find to real life problems. So it's good. So you need to thoroughly study. That's your strategy. And maybe you co-study, you deliberate, 2 of you. I'll prepare this lesson and share it, explain everything to you, and you prepare this lesson and you share it. And number of sources you need to refer to. The questions from here, and then the CBSE is set. They're going to provide some sample question papers also. They're going to do everything possible. But when are they going to give these question papers? We still have to wait. The moment it comes out, we'll be sharing the link so that all of you can go through it. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Shweta. If anybody else have any query, please raise your hand. Yes, Ishan, you may speak.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, please suggest some ways for students to decrease stress and nervousness while preparing for exams.
Okay. The ways are, simply our very own yoga, deep breathing. I have come across so many children who would say, every time I have some stress, what do? I count. I count from 10 to 1, 10, 9, 8. And then take 5 deep breaths and say, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling better. But you just have to see, normally what happens, why do we have stress and why do we lose our confidence? when we are not prepared well. That's the time we have stress. That's the time we say, अब क्या होगा? Time भी नहीं बचा है. So if you are regular, you will not face stress. If you as I keep saying that we are not together socially, but we can be together online. You can share screen and you can discuss with your friends. You can collaborate and study together. You can have a group call and then you can study. And then, as I said, always it is when there's a shortage of time, you feel lots of stress. When you're not prepared, you feel lots of stress. So first and foremost, abhi November mein exam hai. Study from today, right from today onwards. Prepare your schedule. I'm going to study for this hour, so many hours. I'm going to sit like this. And you can always tell yourself the positive assertions. Stress मेरी बात नहीं है. Stress होगी लोगों को होगी. You know, tell your brain, I'm not going to be stressed out. I am not going to be upset. I am going to perform very well because I am going to prepare well. Sirf positive assertion doesn't work. You have to work also. You have to study also. So you have ample time till November. Be regular, study every day, and focus on just your academics and your personality development and 21st century skills development. Focus on this and that's it. You would be as strong as you feel. All right? And you'll be as strong as you feel, and you'll feel as strong as you feel if you prepare to feel like that. You cannot sit and start dreaming, I'm going to climb Mount Everest. You have to exercise, you have to build your stamina, you have to have the right food, and then you can climb Mount Everest. And then there is no stopping. So in order to avoid this stress, in order to be confident, you need to study right now. You need to have the right food. You need to have the balance of mind. Long deep breath anybody can take and keep telling yourself, I'm very confident, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to do well. Yeah, positive assertions kariye, it works. It works. What you keep telling your mind, that's how you feel. If you say, पता नहीं क्या होगा, मर जाएंगे, पता नहीं क्या होगा अब तो, इस बार तो कुछ हो ही जाएगा, फिर कुछ हो ही जाता है. In the sense, घबरा जाते हैं, उससे ज़्यादा क्या होना है. थोड़ा परफॉर्मेंस खराब हो जाता है, उससे ज़्यादा क्या होना, उससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं होता. आप तो bundle of energy हो. All of you are bundles of energy. You don't know your level of energies which you have inside you. Give some time, give opportunities for the energy inside each one of you to outshine outside in your thoughts, in your actions, in your behavior. Up, shan se chalo, walk with lots of energy and strength. Think with lots of energy and strength and prepare very, very well for this. ये क्या 12th class का board exam है? सारे बच्चे, all the children from India, they sit for it. Why, if you also sit then? And then things are very, very easy now. Two board exams, half the syllabus, multiple choice questions, thorough knowledge, more empowerment, everything is good. So win-win situation हो गया COVID-19 for your class. You're very lucky, let me tell you. और रोज ये नहीं सोचना, sad, so bad, दो board exam, मर गए, लुट गए. You're not going to say all those negative things and keep everybody around you negative also. So positive assertion. Look into the brighter side of the coin. Look into the silver lining of the dark cloud, right? Then everything happens. Then no stress, no pain, no problem, no trouble. Okay, Ishan?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Ishan. Anybody else who want to ask something? Yes, Kinzel, please. You may ask.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good morning.
Ma'am, how do I prepare for exam syllabus?
How do we prepare for exams? By studying. Whether it is MCQs, whether it is subjective type, whether it is objective type, whether it is short questions, whether it is long question, we prepare for exams by studying. So please study very hard, and then the teachers are there to make you practice a lot from MCQs and the new pattern. And the CBSE is going to give the syllabus, the sample papers also. Everything is going to help. So no worries. We just have to fasten our seat belts and study a lot. That's all. So don't worry. We are there to support you in every possible way.
Thank you, ma'am.
God bless.
Thank you, Kinzel. Anybody else who has any query? So I would like to take this opportunity to thank our worthy principal ma'am. Respected ma'am, your words were really motivating and insightful. You have always inspired us in many ways and have always been a pillar of power for us. Once again, thank you very much for always guiding us to the right path. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye. I love you all, and the entire staff loves you a lot, and we wish happiness, goodness, success for each one of you. God bless you. Take care.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi,
Good morning,
Amrita.
dear students. Thanks a lot, ma'am, for your sparing your precious time. Indeed, it was a very, very informative session. So, for all of us, we all have learned a lot. Thanks for sharing your precious time, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you, and God bless you, and bye bye. Bye, everybody. Take
Thank you,
care.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So you are a great inspiration, ma'am. So you have motivated our students. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Karan. Love you, son. You're a fabulous teacher. God bless you. God bless all the teachers who are there.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, once again. And I assure that all the students, they have taken the right feedback from you, and I'm sure that they'll study hard and they'll come up with flying colors in all the terms. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Rajiv. God bless you, dear. Thank you. I take leave. God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.